Hi, welcome to the Epicurean Connection, to our Cheese Chat, our weekly conversation about cheese. We call it Cheese Chat, creating community through cheese. Today, we're honored to have our guest chef, Lisa Lavagetto, joining us, who is a legendary Sonoma Valley chef and has done many special and private events and is an expertise in the culinary world. So thank you, Lisa, for joining us today.
Thank you for inviting me. It's an honor.
We look forward to having you share how you cook with cheese, the cheeses you like to serve. Please share about your new catering and private chef services you're offering.
Excellent.
And don't forget to share where you teach your classes.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Sheana. So many things to come up with. Since Ramekins has closed, I've been teaching a lot at College of Marin and also at the community center. They have a great kitchen there and a great following. And we've even been doing virtual classes, which is kind of fun. They run the whole operation, and then people can ask questions, and we send out the recipes prior to that. And so some of them are actually cooking with us. So it's kind of fun when they come up with a question.
Right.
Our new catering company is called Sonoma Food Gurus, and we're at sonomafoodgurus.com. And we are specializing in small individual in-home caterings, cooking parties, drop-offs, cooking classes. We have several over the holidays, people who want to have us come in and teach a class while all the family is there, which I think will be a lot of fun.
Oh, that would be great.
Lately, with the pandemic, we've been doing pretty much drop-offs, which is a lot of fun too. It's fun to be able to go to somebody's home. It was fun because we just did a birthday dinner for Joe DiMaggio's nephew, his 80th birthday. And of course, I don't know if you're aware, my husband's uncle is a very famous Brooklyn Dodger. So when they heard our name, Lavagetto, they went, oh my goodness. So it was a match made in heaven.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely. So that's what we're doing. And we're really enjoying it because it's a little more difficult when you're doing large caterings because it's very impersonal. You know, you set it all up and then you're sort of in behind plating, sending it out with servers. What Julie and I really like to do is the interaction with families and with people and serving for them and cleaning up and making it kind of an event for them. And that's our enjoyment. We really enjoy it. And we love cheese. I will tell you, we love cheese. And one of my favorites is Laura Chanel. And it's interesting, when I did a little research on her, she's actually, did you know she was the first commercial goat cheese maker in the US? I didn't realize that.
Amazing.
In 1979. But it's amazing.
Yeah. Her original cheese facility was in West Santa Rosa, and it was the size of a closet. I kid you not. It was so tiny.
Really?
And that's where she built her, cheese making up. And then she moved to the Stornetta Ranch out here at the Sonoma Napa County borderline. And then now Laura Chanel is located on 8th Street East, right here in Sonoma.
There you go. See? Well, she sold the business. It made me laugh. She sold the business, but she kept 500 goats. So where is she living with 500 goats?
I have no idea, but she definitely she has always been passionate about her goats. So she's probably breeding and most likely selling the milk to Laura Chanel.
Could be. Another wonderful goat cheese is Redwood Hill.
Absolutely.
And a quick story on that is Jennifer Bice and I, about 40 years ago, used to show goats together at the Sonoma Harvest Fair. And that's when her parents had it, and they just were strictly a dairy. And I just had goats because I liked goats. And we used to meet every year at the Sonoma County Fair and at the Harvest Fair and show goats together. So what she's done is amazing with that place. Because her parents were kind of kicked back, raw milk, she really put it in high gear. She's amazing. That's excellent cheese as well.
Oh, for sure. I feel lucky, Lisa, when she sold her company, we bought quite a few of her cheese molds. So we have the Camellia goat milk brie molds, which is now what we call Lucy.
Right.
We have the Cretan molds, which we now make a cheese with Briar Rose every spring called Layla. And we have the Gravenstein Gold baskets, which we're going to make a collaborative cheese with Pure Luck Goat in Texas.
Oh, wow. That's fantastic.
But I feel like they're good luck charms.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll tell you another fun cheeses that I got to meet the Giacomini family from Point Reyes. I manage the Blue Ribbon stage, which has contests, and we do demonstrations at the Marin County Fair. And God, I've been there like 23 years. And there we did cheeses 2 years ago. And they came in, and their story is so fascinating because the parents, actually it was the great grandfather who started it, the dairy, and the parents continued on with it. And they had 4 daughters who went off on their own out into the world and decided in 2000 to regroup and start making cheese. And I asked one of them, and I said, how did you end up with blue? She said, there's so much cheese in Sonoma and Marin County. We wanted to do something that nobody else was doing. So that's where they came up with the concept to do the blue cheese. And I have to tell you, that original blue, I have people who don't like blue cheese, but they love theirs. There's a certain creaminess to their cheese that is just over the moon. I do a mixed salad with arugula and radicchio, frisee, and then do apples. I do little sticks of apples and then top it with that cheese. It is so good, so good. And I'll tell you what else, their cheese is wonderful with filet mignon.
Oh yeah.
I do a filet mignon that I hollow out and put the cheese in the center. Then I'll sear it off, right? And then I'll wrap it in puff pastry, like the old time beef Wellington.
Yum.
So good. So good. It's a wonderful cheese.
And great history. And I'll make sure, Lisa, to put these links on the YouTube for both Laura Chanel and Point Reyes Blue and Nicasio.
Yes, yes. They're fantastic. The Foggy Morning from Nicasio Cheese Factory is another really interesting cheese. I didn't realize it. I made a note on it. I didn't realize it was the first fromage blanc style cheese in North America. And I hadn't realized that either, but it's so versatile. I'll do cheesecakes with it. Anything that you use ricotta for, you can always use the fromage blanc. It's a great cheese.
It is.
In addition to using it on crostini I make tomato jam, the Moroccan tomato jam. I do chutneys all the time, and it's so good with all of those. There's just that touch of acidity to it that's really good.
The LaFranchis are doing a fantastic job, and another family that's really helped build out the whole cheese awareness in Northern California. The LaFranchis are part of Land Trust with Point Reyes Blue, with the Strauss Family Creamery. So we're so lucky to have all of these companies right in our backyard.
Oh, we are. We are fabulous places. And a lot of them are Italian. But no, they're wonderful. And it's a privilege to be able to know these people that produce these phenomenal products that we use. We are so blessed to live here with the number of cheese places that that are right here. It was one of my favorite fairs 2 years ago because we had Strauss, we had Point Reyes Blue, we had Redwood Hill, we had all these different cheesemakers come in and talk about their story, how they got started and where they were from originally. And it's amazing. It is amazing. And so many of these cheeses pair so amazingly with our wonderful wines.
Absolutely. Do you have any wine pairing suggestions for your 3 cheeses today, Lisa?
For the blue, definitely Cab. I do a lot with Cabernet Sauvignon. It's so good. With the goat, I'll do goat with Pinot. And also it's good with Chardonnay as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's great. And I tend to do with some of them the cheese with the fruit, either chutneys or, we have so much produce. I tend to can a lot.
Right.
In fact, I'm just getting ready to get started with pickled beets, which I love. I pickle beets and I do them with port. They are pretty good. And you want to talk about something good with the blue cheese. Oh, fantastic. The roasted beets. Or the pickled beets, in a salad. They're just terrific. Terrific.
Absolutely. I mean, we're just so blessed that we have all these farmers bringing us our cheeses, our produce, our fresh baked breads. I mean, we just live in the right place.
Oh, we absolutely do. And another thing that I'll do a lot with and in fact, I use your Delice for this, which is fabulous. And I use the Foggy Morning, is I will serve a bowl of pasta. And I always top it with either your cheese or with the fromage, just to let it melt in as you serve the pasta. It's so delicious. So delicious.
I love it. I mean, it's so versatile.
It is. It really is. And if there's any recipes that you would like me to forward to you, I would be happy to do that.
Please, why don't you email one over and I'll put it in the paragraph below the YouTube and the video so the guests can enjoy a recipe from you.
Excellent.
And
Excellent.
we'll your website of your new catering company. And if you like, we can include the College of Marin. We put all those details. So when somebody watches your YouTube, then they can read about you right below.
Excellent. I would love to do that. Thank you so much for having me.
My pleasure.
I love this.
And with Julie, and we talk desserts and cheese.
Oh, yeah. And her appetizers are killer.
Absolutely. So I look forward to
cheesecake bars. Oh, fabulous.
Well, Lisa, I want to thank you for your time, and I learned so much more about you today. So when I see you tomorrow, I'll know more.
There you go. Perfect. I'll send you some links. Thank you, Sheana. Thank you so much.
Enjoy canning today.
Thank you. Off to can.
Thank you for tuning in to the Epicurean Connection Cheese Chats, creating community through cheese. Have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you.